Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of Town to City. Last episode, a bunch of decorating was done. We got some houses upgraded. Everything's starting to progress quite nicely. So far we've got our mayor's home up here which needs decorating, but we're going to wait until we get a few more decorations to really fill that one out. Nice little park here. I guess we'll do something with this little space, not too sure yet. Got a few of the apparel stores. So we've got the clothing store, we've got the shoemaker, and we've got a butcher in here. This episode, we're working towards getting to 120 townsfolk so we can unlock the village. And we will start expanding out over here so that we can increase the number of people living in our village. I think what we're going to do here is we'll wait for that 400 so we can get the fountain. And that fountain could possibly go in that middle spot there, although it does look a bit out of place sitting down there. And it might be too big as well, actually. But we will see. Just wait for those points to tick up. A few more. We want to hit it straight away so we're not wasting any points. There we go. Yeah, see if we could put this in here. Like, it's much too big. Could put it over here, but once again, much too big. So I don't think we have a place for it at the moment. So we will just leave it. But we will start developing this little spot over here by putting in our food options. Now the question is, do we want them running along the water or along the top here? I think we want them along the top because that'll feed into the housing. And we're just going to do one of each. Just line them up, and this time they're going to be facing in to the square. Here they're facing out onto the road. Just get them all lined up next to each other. It's not going to be perfectly straight, but it'll be all right. And there we go. And then we just need to save up for some housing. Start putting some housing, so these guys are going to be asking for people for a little while. Okay, that's everything upgraded here. So what we want to do is we want to try and get to that 120 people as soon as possible so that we're not sitting at our research limit for too long. So let's start getting some housing in. Now I don't know if I can fit 2 houses back to back here. No. I'm wondering if I should make space so that I can do that a bit more efficient. So spread these out a little bit. I think I will. So let's raise this road. It's going to look a little janky at the bottom here. And let's erase this one. Go. And we'll just bring this out a little bit. And go up there. This out a little bit. And go up there. There we go. So now we should be able to put one here. And one here. Not much of a backyard, so what we'll do is we'll leave a bit more space between the houses for decorating in here. Once we get the opportunity to do that. And let's just pop in a few. Oh, we need a warehouse as well, so we have to save up for that one because it's a bit too far away from this guy. Although it does say it can reach. We just need the people. So what we'll do is we're going to move. Oh no, we don't keep those. We're going to move you over here. And you into here. Gives us some more people. There we go. And it hooks up those two. Yep, seeing its place far away. But what we will eventually is we'll get another warehouse down over this side. Eventually, so we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, let's give these guys a decent amount of space. So that we can decorate in here. I'm going to get as many people moving in as quickly as possible. So we're going to use all our money on housing at the moment and hope we get some people turning up. And we'll fill this up. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a total of 12 homes. Hopefully that'll get us to that 120 number. Might not actually, we might be short. I'm not going to do any decorating at the moment because it costs money and we're trying to save that money, so let's just speed up time a little bit. Oh, I might be able to get another row in. Yeah, if we go here, I think we'll be able to get one more row in. Once we're far away from neighbours, but that's not going to be the case, so we will dismiss you. It's unfortunate having to dismiss someone, but we don't want to deal with the negative of that. Let's extend this road a little bit further up, just so that we can have the house sitting decently. There we go. Okay. Some more people to move in. Let's get them in and let's start filling these up. And what we'll do is save up a little bit more money and get another big warehouse in. Now it's a bit, yeah, no, I was going to say a bit gross to try and fit it in there. We'll pop it in right here. Or actually, we might do it down here. Well, that's a nice place for a park, so let's put it here on this corner, and that'll feed those. It's a bit of an angle, but that's okay, we can move it. A few people in there. Let's fill you up. Let's move you a bit. Look what it's done to the road there. Oh dear. Move you there, and let's fix this. Oh, it fixed itself. That's good. It's a bit janky again. Let's move this one more time to there. There we go. Move you in. Let's slow time back down. Let's get that filled. Now that we've got the second warehouse, that gives us that ability. We have filled up and we don't have enough to go to the next level. Food, there is nowhere. -10 at the moment, is a bit too far away. So what we'll do, let's move you guys up there, and that can go there. There we go. A little bit of rejigging. Okay, now these guys will have a lack of clothing, I think. Yeah, they're not going to make it to the clothing store over there. Now let's continue to pop some housing in. Oh, let's go a little close, we'll move that. Let's move you down a little bit. Let's move you up a little bit. Okay. 2 more houses. Bang. Let's be surrounded by trees. So, what we do, move you. And we can pop you in there. Okay, we're up to 112 of 120. So once we fill these out, should be no problem to upgrade. We've just got one more house to pop in as well, and then we can start spending some money back on decorating again. Okay, here we go. A couple more people to come in. 118, so we're one away, one household away. Yeah, let's get back to decorating. So we'll get some fences on these guys. Join those fences up. There we go. And it's through here. There we go. These guys have got their yards now. We got these all decently decorated, but these houses at the front need some work as well. So we'll do the classic bench. Everyone wants to be able to sit in their backyard. There we go. I'm not sure what's going to happen up here. I guess we're going to have a road going up here, but we could do some decorations. I might put a line of trees around here. Okay, let's get these moved in, and that lets us upgrade. So let's just fill these in for now, and then we will click on the Hamlet button, and we will move on up. There we go. Train station's got a little bigger, and we have progressed to the hamlet, and we can get some research started. Okay, let's jump in here and see what we've got. So we've got our first entertainment options. Some more food, upgrading the road, which is good, lets things be a bit more efficient. Also the new research equipment, so that's good. That lets us build another research, so then this just snowballs. And you can see here, to get to the small town, our next target is 180 residents. So what we're going to do firstly is let's get ourselves a puppet theatre down here next to the food stalls. Or we could turn this area actually into an entertainment zone. So let's do that. And what we'll do is we'll go with sand, and we'll put sand along the back here. And what I will do is I'll get rid of this hedge and I'll link it up. So demolish the hedge. We will fill this in a little bit smaller. Okay, let's reinstate the hedge for this bit. Put a little bit of a curve on it. There we go. And then we can put our puppet theatre along here. We don't want to snap it. We want to... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. What happened there? Sorry. I want to unclick snap to path. Turn that around and we will pop it in here. Let's make sure it's not going into that. Yep. And there we go. And then we'll set up a little entertainment zone here. So we'll have a bench for people to watch on the grass. So it's not snapping to the road there. It seems to be a bit too small. So if I make this a bit wider. Yep. And we have enough people to get that in. We've got our first entertainment zone. They want a light source, but we'll deal with that in due course. Let's get some lights up here. I will wait till we get a few more things in before we... Oh, looks a bit... No, we don't need a light there with that there. Let's go with some planting. There you go. So it's just a nice little area. All these guys enjoying their puppet show. A couple on the benches, a couple standing in front, although these guys are blocking their view. That's all right. And let's get a nice arch down this end as the entrance, and we'll get some lights in. We also need to light up this area down here, so let's do that. Also adds to the decoration. There we go. Got our street lights in. People can see where they're going. We've got some research we can unlock. I would like plaza decorations, but I can't get there yet because 0400. Let's go with perhaps the barber or research. Let's go research equipment because that increases the research capacity. And we can put in another research center. Now, where do we want to put this one? Put it next to the warehouse as well, just here. We'll go snapped path. Oh, it's looking a bit ugly actually. I want to line it up a bit better. What we could do is I'm going to pop it down here and just run a little road to it. Or it could go actually here. Yeah, let's pop it there. And we will just do a small road once I see where the entrance is. And then we'll put some decoration around here for these guys and along the front when we get the time. Okay. Let's just join that up. There we go. Research Centre number 2. I won't fill it yet. Oh, let's just get one guy in there. As you can see now, I've got 1,000 research points, which is good. Guys are decorated with flowers, which we don't have at the moment, but we can easily sort that out. And lights, we can do that as well. So let's fill this one with the lights the ugly way. And we'll get some bushes down the back of this house. Yeah, it's not the best way to decorate, I don't think. You obviously want to put a bit more thought into it normally. But this is a temporary option to get that filled up. Let's also... we unlocked that. We've got to wait to unlock more. I think we'll get another puppet theatre in here. We'll just think about how we want to do this. So if we want to put it by the water or opposite this, I think we want to put it, we'll make a little like square, entertainment square along here. So put some entertainment stuff here and some places for people to sit, etc. once we get that sorted. So let's pop him there. And we'll get a picnic table. Let's go light picnic table. here and here, and then a couple benches there to watch the puppet show. Okay, anything else? Needing anything? No. So now we're just waiting for the research to tick up. We want to unlock the barber at 300. That's not too far away. Fill up a couple houses. Let's just upgrade one more over here as well. Okay, we're almost there. Bistro, but I don't want to do the food. I think I want to do the barber because food's at 20%, apparel 9%, so we can boost the apparel by getting the barber in. What we're going to do is we're going to move this family so we can pop these guys in to the tree zone. Our little puppet theatre here. Yeah, we'll be able to fill this up. We'll have some more seats and some more entertainment along here. And that'll end up looking pretty good. Okay, unlock the barber. There he is. 485. We've got the money for him, and we will pop him here. The last one that goes here, I think. Although we can build along the back there as well. And let's pop our barber in. Let's get one more street light. We could do some sort of park on this side as well, sort of mirroring that side a little bit. No available houses. We are full. Okay. Oh, this needs a lot of people. Let's balance that. One short. Upgrade a house. Pop in a man. 1 and 2. Okay, everyone looking happy. So we've got 141 townsfolk at the moment, and it's 180 to the next level. So we're getting there fairly quickly. I think next we're going to save up for, where are we? Apparel's at 12%. We don't have any other apparel stuff here anyway, so then it's just food and leisure. So maybe we go for the street organ next. And we have to continue to decorate our workspaces around here especially. We'll need some decoration. Let's do a little bit of that now. We can put a well in the middle, but we've got the water here, so I don't think we need to. So I might just do some walls, possibly along the waterfront, along here. See what that looks like. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but I can always delete it later. It's the benefit of the game is I can always change it. Let's get these guys in. Some more demand for the butcher. We'll get a butcher down here eventually as well. Let's see what these guys are looking like. House needs 32%. Home and work decorations need some work, but 100% happy at the moment, which is nice. And in terms of food, good amount there. And got the shoemaker and the barber, and a little bit of entertainment going on. We've got 3 people. Let's use them here to increase the rate at which we get our research points. And yeah, we need to think a bit more. I know that some fountains get unlocked later, so we'll probably save that for there. And we can think about putting maybe a little park in here. Would be quite nice. So let's start working on that. We don't want to draw over existing paths. So we'll start it here. Wind it up here. And up here. A little area there. And this can go down to there. Bit janky, but that's all right. And then we'll just have a nice area here. We can put some stuff in. Make it a little bit bigger. And then we'll decorate out the rest of the area. So we'll get a few benches in here. This obviously doesn't add to the work or home decoration because it's not around anything, but it's, you know, beautifies the city. Let's get some trees in. What size do we want to go for? We'll just fill this little bit where these trees are out a little bit. I think we'll leave the water open. We'll put a little bit of dirt path along here. Like that. In fact, we'll fill all this in like that, and just make it a little bit more natural looking. There we go. I want some lighting in here along the pathway. This is a safe city. We want people to be able to walk at night. There we go. And then we can do some like bushes. I don't think we have bushes yet, do we? Oh, we've got these little bushes here. And we can line the walking path with some bushes. There we go, looking quite nice. And then we'll do a little hedge, just a low hedge around where the seats are. Like so. There we go. Oh, it's looking quite nice, isn't it? And then should we do some arches? The entrance? Probably. There and there, signalling the start. We'll get some flags and signposts a little later on that we can also add there. And then we might do another hedge. Let's go with the bigger hedge this time. Along here. I think I will move this lamp post. If we move the lamps to the outside so that we can have the hedge across here. There we go. That's our little park sorted. We could, yeah, because it sort of seems a bit lopsided over here. We'll put some stuff over here to fill it out, and then maybe we block this off instead of having the bushes. So let's get rid of the bushes. What we're going to do is we'll put a low hedge. Continue this hedge around here. And just create a little, just create a little barrier to define the park, and then we'll hedge off over here as well behind the trees. There we go, and then we've sort of got this defined park area along here. Wonderful. There we go. Nice little park, little grassy area. We'll decorate this up with some items. What do we want? Let's have the benches down over here. A couple of spots where people can eat. And then we can put that or the slide. Let's go with a slide over in this corner. Bit dangerous for the kids to be sliding by the water, but that's okay. And there's our nice little park. Okay, so that will do it for episode 3. Decent amount of expansion, so we filled out our little town square here with our food. Got a couple rows of houses in. Unlocked that next level of research. We do actually have a few points we can use. Let's use those now. We'll go with the street organ, and we'll go with the plaza decorations. Need another, where are we, 146, so we need another 34 townsfolk to get to the next level. And we should hopefully be able to achieve that in the next episode. So now that we have our new decorations, we will work on that next time. Filling out the town square, maybe add a little bit to the parks as well, and continue expanding. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Catch you later.